there was a point at which we realized, we're helping them get to the point where they get a land title in their hands. And they are self-sufficient. But they're still not in an economic zone where you would think there's no surplus from that living. It was something above subsistence living, but it wasn't much more than that. A few very hardworking and entrepreneurial types got ahead of others and prospered, but there were very few who prospered. They had enough, but there was not much more than that. So we realized we're going to have to take them further than that. And we have learned that land is not enough. A school is not enough. A church is not enough. A health post is not enough. All of these things take them to a certain level, yes. But to really get to the point where people can think about the future and plan for their children, it takes more. It takes selling your crops not in the local markets. It takes selling your crops not to the regional middlemen who come in and really have you at their mercy. We've really focused on the agriculture side, on getting them the right methods, the right seeds to plant, the right harvest methods, the right protection against insects, against disease, so that they can have good crops, irrigation systems. And then we would negotiate advance contracts on behalf of our villagers with the major customers in these countries. And these customers are the national companies or international companies. Walmart, for example, has a grocery subsidiary in Nicaragua. Our villagers sell peppers and peas and other produce to Walmart, the Walmart subsidiary. That's primary agricultural production. That's hard. It really requires not just hard work, but expertise. And so we realized we have to help our people get to these kinds of standards, growing crops of these standards, and in such volumes that we can actually sell into the primary market that brings the best prices, and not have to just deal with middlemen who basically cut away tremendous amounts of your income. It has really sped up the process of people not only paying for their land in much shorter periods of time than before, but getting to the point where they feel prosperous. They may not be prosperous by our standards here, but they have choices. Their children have choices. And that's really something to say.